We are going to head to Agent Select now and see who's not playing Duelist on the side of Team Liquid. And it is Camo that
Camo
is doing
Sova.
He's doing the Kiko, I guess.
What?
I mean, someone had to.
Let me recover. Let me recover quickly. Camo Sova?
I mean, someone has to move away, so they go for the double controller, double initiator. Sova is an absolute must, and we're going to see almost a mirror with the difference of the Omen and the Astra. Of course, for Kicks, this is going to be new, but I think that there is a very clear strengths to having the Astra and what you can do. What?
Yeah,
you hearing me that face?
Yeah, it feels like the double controller has become mandatory on Breeze.
It's EMEA, we kind of love
yeah, we love, you know, double controller, playing slow, having many smokes, hiding in them, having them for clutches, but at the same time, who are you buying most?
It's probably
it's Astra.
I think in this scenario, it is a little bit harder to first time Astra on stage.
Right.
Yeah, I do think that's a tough task.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's the first time he plays Astra on Breeze in his career, right? In official.
He's never played Astra full stop.
Yeah.
This is his first timing Astra here with his team. I'm very surprised. I'm not surprised, but like you said, somebody had to not play Duelist. But I would have assumed maybe it would be Purple that had to flex a little bit more. Yeah.
Yeah, on this side, I'm also looking at Miniboo. We were mentioning it, and especially after seeing Team Heretics losing yesterday, he has something to prove, okay? He has something to prove. We know that, of course, he's not going to be playing with his brother anymore, but seeing that flexibility, seeing him become also a very good Euro that fits into a different system, which he had in the past, is the new frontier for him.
I do believe Boo is here, though, right? Boo and Papa Boo.
I mean, we just saw him in the interview.
Yeah, I do believe they're here to support him, so that's really, really nice.
We'll catch up with them.
And what is also nice is, of course, jumping into the game. So we're going to stop yapping and let these two yap even more. Over to you, Pansy and Hypok.
We'll do our best to keep the yapping on going. And yeah, it is yap hour indeed, but it's quite interesting, right? Seeing some of these players in different jerseys. Miniboo in a Liquid jersey just didn't sit right in my head yet.
I'm looking at it, I'm like,
who's that then? But, okay, let's kind of roll our minds to what we know. One, Vitality looked great when we first saw them. Was it a mismatch of opponent with Ulf? Yes, so you got to call it what it is. Top end up against one of the brand new teams. It was a lot to ask of anyone. Sadly, they had that draw.
yeah, I think now, obviously, well, Asterisk alongside Team Liquid, sure, but this is the chance to really solidify the expectations for Vitality going forwards if they have a clean victory over Liquid today. Again, that's not to write them out of the series altogether, but again, we've got a lot of weirdness with sub-stepping in and whatnot, so I'm really excited now to see if Vitality continue with the same sort of pace, same sort of
attitude.
Attitude in general to the game. Obviously
It's
for Miniboo, as we have on screen here, a chance to really make a name for himself once more in a new jersey. Maybe silence some of the doubters.
Yeah, and well, that's a fantastic start. Take away the man who was the headliner of that first series. So Dirk are gone. We've got the player to the good for the Liquid side. In we go. Prospect well positioned though. Expecting the dive forward, but a good trade as well. So this is excellent for Liquid. This is a different caliber of team, right? Let's call it what it is. Liquid, even as the broken form they're in, with the stand-in coming in, new roster changes, just pound for pound, they are. Yeah, exactly. So this is going to be a very different affair. Nat's still alive, doing what Nats does. Wrapping on the site. Can he close it? No. So on fake, left with it all to do, can't achieve it. Team Liquid get things started off with a bang.
Camo down to 20 HP, almost an opportunity to clutch out the pistol here, but it's Liquid to convert. Go hunting here, shut down very early on.
Screen down. One enemy remaining.
Just talking about Miniboo, the opportunity here today. With the way Dirk performed previous series, certainly going to have a target on his back. Let's see, well, Dirk is going to throw in a scope at least here.
Here.
Actually, fairly well-rounded purchase from Liquid on the other side. Only one pistol in the hands of Camo.
So you want to see them keep numbers up. You don't want to be losing too many. They can afford the loss on Camo, but that's about it. Beyond that, see already Vitality working for... Oh, come on! Wait, wasn't Unfake mid-air jumping back from that and he still gets headshot? Damn it!
Look at Prophet's HP!
Bloody hell, I mean, talk about a point to prove as well. We didn't talk too much about it because it may feel a little bit wishy-washy storyline-wise, but hell, if he's hitting shots like that... Not bad at all. So player to the good, make it player and a half with Profek down on 3 HP. Liquid kind of get the run of the roost, right? Where do you want to go, though? One factor is Dirk here, just because of that weapon investment. Maybe Yampy did get the upgrade as well. Don't worry, observers. We'll let you off the
new gun alert.
Yeah, we'll let you off for a little bit. We'll come back later. Yampy. Okay, he's got one, but the trade's instantaneous. This is where you've got to see if Dirk can do a bit more. Can he chip away? They don't want to suffer any more losses. That's when you start losing some of those investments. It was a heavy round 2 for them. It looks like stability's on the way. The plant's in, and the time's now on their side.
He'll be down to 4 HP, but expect him to be going forward here. So Kicks very disconnected from the pack. And Karen, Nats actually should be allowed to reposition as well. Very comfortable here, but Nats shut down early on. Still plenty of time left to play with.
It's a bit scary when Miniboo's still one of those players alive, right? And there's a bit more damage. That does open up a chance for one of these pistols, but Profek's low as well. So it
Camo's down.
should fall into place. Why is this a 2v2? Kick suddenly has to get more interested. Miniboo's doing very well, though. This is now down to just Chron. Can he cause them any more headaches, any more woes? It's going to fall as well. This is a very costly round 2. The win, highly impossible at this point. However, talking about silver linings, Vitality will be pleased with that.
You saw there as well, Riker actually unable to be retrieved. And what Kicks had the Guardian to start things up there. By the way, just a ridiculous opener from Kicks to do some damage.
Enemy remaining.
For free through that smoke.
Some stars in the astral
But yeah, very costly here. So Vitality almost with the upper hand. I mean, back on a purchase. This first ult cycle not quite there for Liquid, but good progress across the board. See how they try to navigate revealing the way into this at a disadvantage. Looks like pace might be the response here.
Yeah, so Unfake's going to have to get himself ready. They are looking to split towards that A site and with some real pep to the step. Purpo happy to take some space. It does isolate the 2 players who fought towards main, and Yampy has to commit to this. Hard to back away and hard to backpedal. They don't. Profek's the one to find the first and the follow-up for Yampy. They knew what they had to do, and they've done it. Really. Caught in between a rock and a hard place. The only good option was to fight into it, and they've done it. The issue being Nats doesn't really have much wiggle room when that spike is down so deep.
And of course, the inventory becomes the second concern here. In a full 1v5. Does have a snake bite, but I don't think anybody from Vitality is going to be making moves forward here. No chance to even really retreat back. Dirk on the hunt, might even, just about missing him, but should catch him on the second.
Nice.
Absolutely does. Headshot to seal the deal on in zone. Flawless here, round 3 for Vitality.
But I like that decisive calling there, decisive decision-making coming out as well, kind of understanding that Liquid are going for that nice kind of 3-2 split, really pressuring those 2 players who'd pushed up to take that A main control, just taking that fight in towards it. Great work from Yampy and Profek there, and Unfake doing well just to hold that push a little bit longer, buy some time.
Not going to have any of those ultimates we've talked about progress for Liquid, who was flawless. Yampy now.
Toxins going up.
It's leading the pack here for Vitality. I mean, initially with that early round, not everybody's going to be actively challenging Kicks. Outside A. Spike not committed just yet. Dirk is still with a decent sight line from top mid as well.
Taking that back.
Liquid very quickly got a group outside B.
I quite like the pendulum swing of the attention that actually Yampy's putting towards A main. A bit more of an investment from that previous game. We saw it more on Profek to control that space, but now with the support here, more handedly. But Vitality, with the fact that there's freedom on A, keeping a lot of their stocks indexed towards the B site, and it's hard to access. With that crossfire in play, Dirk in support with Chron, the classic duo in synergy. And look at the damage on Nats too.
Almost Nats lucky to still be sitting at 67 HP. Have to retreat back from this. No access through mid either. There's no secondary. Say Unfake, but wisely not jump peeking that again.
Yeah.
These Guardians now need to look for
30 seconds left.
a comfortable engagement. I don't think they're going to get it. You see already Vitality have backed away from main. Want to force an error here in the last 20 seconds, an overstep, but time's starting to dwindle here.
And I have to give credit. I like the kind of map control that Vitality want to exert on that A main again. Kind of
10
the fact that it's
seconds
not just
left.
Profect, it's Yampy there. They are willing to brawl on it, kind of keep... oh, okay, Dirk is going walkabouts. Fair enough. He wants to take all these weapons away.
I mean, yeah, money in the
why
bank.
not? Yeah, it's sitting on 3.1 already, so you might as well. And for someone like Kix, he's the one on the other side pretty much. It's difficult. You can't do that solo. You can't walk in towards that A main space. So overall, the checklist gets longer for Liquid, it feels like, to try and deal with those later rounds. Otherwise, you're going into that B stack, which is very, very hard to break, as they just found out.
Of course, you see here Liquid's journey last year in 2025. Again,
God,
did impress us. But
it's that internationals,
I mean,
man.
if you look at the internationals, yeah, well, we have second, third, and first across the regional titles here. Like I said, heights achieved for sure. Very impressed with performance in the EMEA, but just didn't get that validation, I guess, internationally.
I think that's where a lot of our frustrations came from, because we saw the best of them through regulation, and then it was just absent going to internationals. So they had to make changes, and I think looking at this on paper, you see the validity in it. Obviously, we'd like to see that full 5. But now we go in. Profect, a new challenge. Nothing through that A main space, but all through door. So this crossfire could be lethal if they can get it done in time. However, look at that mid insert. Top mid is Nats. Got himself there quite nicely, quite early on. No challenges yet. He could try and make them pause to catch a rotate, but Purpo's fallen. And Vitality look far too comfortable here, Mike. It's all too easy. Step by step, Profect is in control. Probably one of the only question marks you might put with the Vitality roster if you're talking caliber. You've got some of the greats coming in, but Profect showing some diligence. Nats. Nats.
You see Nats just frown there. It's like, wait, what? What?
You got another? All right, fair play. 3-2. And I don't know if it's time for a timeout for Liquid. I'll be interested to see if they've got a problem solve in mind.
Oh, we're going to be back on a purchase here. There was a change to make. I think effectively walking into the blender.
One enemy.
Second, Yampy playing the right sort of game, considering, like I said, Kix finding value for free early on. Yeah, the purchase a little hit and miss, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, that's even previously you saw a few of the members down on Guardians, even in the first buy round. So a little back and forth here. Again, do have the pit to work with. Minibu potentially one away. There are certainly opportunities. Dirk now on an operator and has the Blade Storm. Certainly swings in Vitality's favour.
Maybe that little look towards middle, bit of presence shown, trying to draw one of the two aspects away from the crossfire that was really hard to handle. That's a great trade for Purple,
Brilliant
actually.
trade, yeah.
That could open up a chance here. That's the first time they've traded somewhat effectively, it feels like.
Issue being, there was 3 committed towards B on the side of Vitality, and Yampy's going to confirm all of this. Should catch the backside, actually just misses them, but information on the other side.
There's still 2 players here, right? The brilliance of having that presence over towards A main alleviates some of that worry in the back of the mind. But here we go, Daka! Oh, the confidence is sky high! Unfake holding the wrap on site as well, leaving them somewhat feeling pinned in the pit. And Nats doing brilliantly though, finding some security and maybe allowing a chance for a plant, but that spam is a nuisance. Kix has to get involved here. Try and secure some safety for Nats, that's good again. Nats' awareness always solid. They're trying to find him. Nats doing work here. A vintage performance, but up against Yampy now.
Spike planted.
Almost missing the opportunity there a little bit for Vitality, but Yampy going to be able to shut him down. Clutching this up for the Vitality side. Happy to throw a few bodies into the pit there, almost coin flipping. Maybe trying to catch somebody on the back of the plant, but...
And in that moment,
Vitality very lucky to get away with that.
Yeah, playing some really dangerous games, but again, Nats making something out of nothing though. It felt at this point after that kill, God, they've still got the site under control, but no, Nats did really well to make it threatening at least.
You saw there, actually, the kill of the Kix is almost the lottery win in that situation. It's got to be a little frustrating for Liquid in that regard. Able to swing that back in their favor.
It just feels like there's no money with Liquid. Every buy's even felt a bit shaky.
Yeah, the fact that we're seeing kind of Bulldogs and Guardians still on what should have been a full purchase. Now they're in a situation, I mean, again, ahead of the timeout, so maybe Nat's going to sell this. But still in a pretty awkward position considering the ultimate, sorry.
No, you're fine. I just want to talk bigger picture here, because we've kind of touched on what our expectations for Vitality were, once we saw them on the first time against Ulf and all that. But we haven't really said that about Liquid. Where do you put them in this conversation? Do you go kind of top end? How do you feel about this rebuild? Where are you sitting on this new Liquid side?
I wouldn't even call it a rebuild, to be honest with you. Miniboo stepping in here, they're huge shoes to fill. I think that you'd be stupid not to acknowledge that actually there's going to be a transitional period where we don't see Liquid with the same sort of
punch,
Yeah. But that's not to say Miniboo isn't capable of kind of fulfilling that role at all. I don't think there's, until we get Wayne in, I think it's, again, we start with an asterisk on this team.
Spot on. That's fair. I'd like to see a little bit of synergy. I think I'm mostly looking at it on Pearl, right? Looking for that identity. What is this new Liquid going to be? Vitality here showing some incredible diligence on Breeze. We saw it map 1, and it looks like it's going to be carrying on along this sort of station.
Oh
Look at it!
Connection there from
It's just absolutely unbelievable. The amount of damage done. Look at Camo, look at Purpo, and they haven't even left really a main. They barely made it this far. It's so suffocating to see.
Yeah, Purpo, obviously Bladestorm in hand, going to try and make something work here, but a 3v5 off rip before you've even had a chance to have a say. Durka.
He was yapping away. He was yapping away. He was smiling. Happiness is not allowed, Durka. We know this. Okay, so there we go. Focus up and you're fine. All good. Gets Nats down. But yeah, Purpo did manage to cross, but that information will be relayed over to the B side of things. So Yampi and Chronicle should be fully aware there's a chance that someone slipped through.
So Yampi's got to be careful here, because I was
going
to say it's an angle Purpo could get onto, but Chronicle greets him on the way in, finds Camo as well. Another in-zone flawless for Vitality. Starting to stretch their legs a little bit and starting to look a little more comfortable in terms of these set pieces.
Is Cron just after the no access to site title? Like, it's the same spot as well. That's the brutality of it, and it's just feeling unbreakable at the moment. I'd love to see if Miniboo can maybe get some backline pressure on B, but...
Good info, bro.
Well, I mean, next time they hit B, there just needs to be somebody to break this line of sight.
Has to.
Is it TP to close pillar or a flash in, or...
Otherwise, it's shut out.
It's not been tested yet. So, of course, I'm going to see Chronicles continue. But it enables Vitality to lean heavily towards mid. And obviously reinforce this A site hold. Miniboo going to try and figure something out.
Does Prophet get to live? He's been tagged up once. Trying to go for the expectation on the TP there. I quite like the idea, but doesn't quite get the reward. But look who's on the back lines. It's been heard, and Nats is fully in control of that. Liquid showing some damage, some ability on this side take. It took a lot of ults, or at least one big ult to kind of go for it, but that's fine. You'll take that every day of the week just to get around. But this Kron and Durka, Purple's in a lovely position, should be rewarded, and is. Liquid not going down without a fight.
Able to scale up perfectly on this Hunter's Fury, and that was win Vitality effectively. Like I said, with Chronicle's position, were in a situation that did fall towards this side of the map. Yampi a little overzealous, but still Nats on the other side. You know he's going to be late. Tucked in somewhere.
Enemy remaining.
Nice! A beautiful conversion here for Liquid to find a third, and now, hopefully, everybody on a rifle. No Guardians. And Vitality still comfortable in this purchase. Operator in hand for Durka. Yampi steps into the snake bite. He's deterred away now. Liquid's first real commitment towards a mid piece.
So the first time they've really had some money behind them too. Jeez, it felt...
I mean, before they split through doors, but it was on a weird buy.
But the crossfires are really good to hold on this map now, I think. It's one of the things that the update on Breeze kind of did is allow for some of these kind of fast-made crossfires to be really hard to break without some great scaling up, some great trading, some good utility to kind of, I guess, deny those really effective trades. But Yami's playing a little bit further ahead.
Cutting through.
Wondering if he wants to stay on this.
I mean, that seems aware.
And kind of being baited in by Unfake, right?
Yeah.
It's that you're going to hear the jump spot behind. And Yampi still trying to be played in off just that sound cue, just that little bit of an attention draw. But it's Nats to find Chronicle getting a little bit curious towards top middle. Now it falls down towards the site hold. If they're going to pivot through mid, Nats doing incredibly well. Now they look back towards that A side, but waiting! What's Prophet? Two quick kills and the TP comes in. Oh, baited in almost. The 2v1 ain't easy, but Dirk has been in form. Cross allowed by kicks. Goes hunting. Can't clear it in time. Nicely done. Good mid-rounding there from Liquid.
A really slow burn in mid, and Nats finding 3 at just the right moment. But I think maybe a question mark here of where Kicks has repositioned to. Goes forward, commits towards this engagement with Mini Boot. Unfortunately there, the operator, like you said, he just smoked off. Passage, very safe. Still, the buy is there, Vitality. Again, mainly looking at Chronicle and Durka, but light shields to enable it.
Enemy kill.
And enable just that. Mini Boo down off rip here to the operator.
Here.
Gonna be hard to find comfort on the way back in. Didn't know if that tag actually landed. I don't think it did on Purple. He's fine, but still, such an emphasis towards this double door mid approach. One Fake gonna get the tag off the drone, and that swings in Profek. You kind of need at least a little bit more pressure on A main to kind of maybe keep Profek off that comfort fighting in towards door.
And Kicks just doesn't know when Profek or Yampi are going forwards. Fortunately on a solo endeavor. Durka now going to find Nats.
Two individual.
Yeah, Camo down first, but stuck between a rock and a hard place here with where to go next.
Kicks' position is going to be really, really considered. Camo's maybe
standing.
not, but it's a formality, man. I've got to say, and something to me again, yes, you've got some real superstars on that Vitality roster, but for me, Profek's holding his own and then some. He was still my question mark, how well he'd blend at this caliber. Because we knew he was a good role player, but still, this is nice so far.
Yeah, I think it was probably easier for him to shine on the roster last year alongside Yampi. In this roster, you don't expect him to be at the forefront in terms of the one delivering kills, but he's certainly done so in the opening series and already starting off Breeze with that same sort of, I don't want to say confidence.
Yes.
And he's delivering.
Yeah, because it's one thing to just like take that space, be up for a brawl, but he's doing very well, and we've been singing his praises. Let's see how he deals with 4, I guess. This time Yampi's not on this side. We said early on he'd started with a heavy supporting role towards that A kind of main pressure. This time it's going to be more unfake alongside, but you can see the amount of utility being forced their way, so now they're in a bit of a pickle. Oh, come on, they win that fight. Unfake swings and manages to take down Nats. It's traded into, the rotations are in. Yampi's made it back in time, but it's a 3v3 and the plant could be on the cards. A little bit of safety with those smokes still in play.
Flank coming through as well. Durka's here so quickly. Kicks just about looking for the side. Durka's knocked out. Oh my god.
He's got the gun back out for now at least, but the damage has been done. 8 HP, but I guess for the operator, still a chance. Kicks is cycling utility. You can see the panic on that, but Kron and Yampi, where's the pressure? It looked a little bit out of sorts from Kron there. Very individual attempt, and Yampi's just behind this. He needs someone to draw some eyes. Maybe he doesn't. Individual, still doing well. Though a 1v2, the positions are good here from Liquid. This could be 5. Okay, it could be 5. He's popped the blades. He's going for this one. And it was Kicks who had the tussle at the start, but he's got to get going on this. Know where he is. He's tapped the spike. He's drawn the eyes. He's locked for the attention. For the time, it's too little, too late. Team Liquid bringing back this score. I'm a little surprised, Mike. We haven't seen a timeout yet from Vitality.
I think in this situation, there is a window of opportunity for the other 2 members of Vitality to get something.
1 enemy remaining.
Rolling towards site, but I don't know if it's maybe they didn't note Mini Boo's reposition. I felt very hesitant to kind of pounce on the fact that Kicks has shown he is lurking back towards main. They have potentially a 2v1 on one of these situations on site. I think Vitality maybe just feeling as if they're comfortable with the scoreline, know what the expectations are going into this map. So
I'll handle this.
Obviously in a, well, you can hear both ults being traded off here between Yampi and Mini Boot. It's going to be the victors in terms of this information game. Nats has found Durka in the meantime, though. Yampi's committed.
Yeah, Yampi's got him somewhat boxed in, but there is a flank on this, and it is going to be Nats, so they know it's still going to be here. So Prophet trying to backfill that space. Camo going to get cleared. Yampi's being a problem, being a nuisance. Nats answers back. It's a back-and-forth trade between these guys. Some real heavy hitters in the server today. Yampy trying to herd them forward. Unfake, does he get anything from to work off Minibu? Great space taking. Takes away the burden on the site, leaving just Chron alive. The 1v3 is not easy to figure out on this site. The angle's good, the shot's there. Team Liquid, after that timeout, find footing, tied up.
Switching sides.
Really impressive half from Liquid overall. Maybe some question marks early on, but Vitality certainly made them sweat. Get to the situation here a few times. Just, I don't want to say not anticipating, but Kicks and Nats really, really dominating some of these lurk situations.
Yeah, nice close half. We'll be back in just a second to see how this closes.
Out of charges.
Your body knows. A sense of victory. Seized when mind, movement, and gear ignite as one. Now, step into your zone. Designed to win.
At 6 apiece, we saw the turnaround from Liquid there. They started off well, they won the pistol, got the second, great. Then Vitality doing Vitality things. However, they fought back here. And I've got to say, Nats to me was instrumental in that, Mike. I mean, not a surprise to Liquid fans that Nats is good at the game, but still, lovely impact from him.
Absolutely. I mean, these arguably two of the heaviest hitters in the server right now. Household names in the region. Big Chronicle wearing new colors here, but former teammates a long, long time ago. Certainly very familiar in terms of competing at the top of this region, but so alongside each other. Nats leading the charge here for Liquid. I'm curious to know how Vitality look to start the second half here. Now on the attack. Pace has really suited them so far. What we've seen in the opening series. Also on a few rounds on the defense here. Quick probe in towards doors. Find what they're looking for. Purpo's got to be careful. Going to have his hands full, but he's doubled down. Durka and Prophet will fall.
He was probably one of the pieces that hadn't really come online to the same extent, but if he gets off to a great start here, it's a whole different look inside. Nats wants a little bit of the action too. It's looking brilliant for Team Liquid. Pistol rounds, both going their ways now. The start you dream of.
There's your new gun clip for the week. Purpo, the one to finally deliver it. Fantastic opener from him. And the timing really aligns for him here. Minibu obviously falling alongside that, but
30 kills right now, okay?
That's, yeah, looking very happy with that one. Setting the bar at 30 kills. Oh, okay.
On for the 30.
Yeah, only 3 left to go.
Easy, easy, light work.
Toxins go.
That's an eco. Absolutely niche coming through. Purple's got an outlaw. Anyone who's come up from like tier 2 recently, I feel as soon as they pick up an outlaw, I'm like, all right, we're going farming.
I mean, a chance certainly to do this here. Does have Nats to support. Vitality again, maybe not seeing something to act upon. Now conscious of somebody making progress elsewhere. Yampi back to the drawing board here with 60 seconds left on the clock. They might shift their attention towards Miniboo and kicks over towards B. Obviously, Dirk is still able to split the angles here, but I mean, this is just such a deadly spot. Kicks actually missing the first, but...
Oh, the low sense, the low sense. Oh, God. Why is the site open? Why have they got 2 guns?
30 seconds left.
Why have they got a plant? I thought we were just going for
Why
all.
are they in the 5v3?
Playing retake with a ghost now. They were happy to lose 1. And Camo's still
But
alive.
they've got the better guns out of this purchase.
Oh, no. Come on, Liquid. Don't let it slip now. You had such a good opportunity. They've had a look. That's good, though, from Purpo. Taking away Yampi, but it gives up for a trade. Nat's now closing in. Surely he's the one to keep this safe. I'm so scared for Purpo. Confidence aplenty after that start. The time's ticking, Blake. Michael, I think this is... Oh, it's an absolute tragedy in motion. Vitality couldn't be happier, but for Liquid, that is a slap in the face.
And they were set up so well to even just do damage on the way in here, but Dirk are happy to just run and gun. Yampi the one to clean things up on that opener. And like I said, they've got the top end of this purchase effectively.
So happy Yampi's just still here, being louder than ever. I just need the barking back. The barking comes back.
We've got
They
to
ascend.
yeah.
You know, there's layers to this. I guess you can't be barking at 7-7. Did he?
Unfake. Shutting, sending down this triple walk into the back lines here.
Mate, he's 2 off ult.
Yeah.
1 off ult. Like, these ults are going to be cycled up so quick. Dirk has done like a little bit of work there, obviously. Yampi not too far away. Purpo Blade Storm as well.
And Nats has bought a Guardian as alongside that.
I didn't even see that. What is the plan, Batman? Prophet's got a nice off angle.
Last player
Yeah,
standing.
really nice off angle.
Another
InZone
InZone
Flawless.
Flawless. Yep.
Are they sponsored by InZone?
I mean,
because they might as well be at this point.
Getting their money's worth today for sure.
Kit Kat's seething. No breaks. What's going on? It's on full of cable. Bloody hell. This roster scares me, though, doesn't it? Because, again, even the weakest links, there really isn't
No, there
one.
isn't. No.
Again, Unfake's the stand-in, so you don't put them under the same level of scrutiny. But everyone's scary. Chronicle's the bottom fragger.
Just in case you were curious, Nats has set the bar at something Purpo's never done.
But
This production, vote of confidence from the office.
you just wait. You wait to see what he does now.
After that Blade Storm.
Oh.
Operator in hand.
My ult is ready.
That's foul business from production. Crazy they're like that. It's probably that Alberto guy.
Yeah,
You know what he's like.
that guy.
That guy.
Unfake though. Hunter's Fury to boot. He's getting a chance to maybe put some more pressure onto, well, I was going to say the B site hold, but kicks. Vitality very quickly, I think even spotting Miniboo here, yeah, going to force the TP. So they know they have at least 2 to deal with on the way in here. Trade-off here, Durka to pick up the scope. A lengthy discussion about who's taking Spike there, actually, as well.
Well, kicks. The bar was set quite high by Chronicle holding from this sort of spot. Different weapon.
Yeah, spotted. He has to give it up now.
Yeah, you can see the list of kind of checks coming out, being really, really nice. And Kicks is able to take away Yampi, but a messy engagement from Miniboo just... Oh,
Kicks just
there's
eating that
nowhere to
shot
go.
dart, man.
There's nowhere to go on that. That's a horrible feeling. Just staring at it, 30 HP.
I mean, operator, you got to save.
Wrap it up.
Nats and Camo forced to tuck their tails. This will be number 9 on the board for Vitality, and barely breaking a sweat on the way in there. But maybe as if Kicks was going to find the timing, but Durka gets onto that angle so quickly.
You can can just see it like in his head. He just knows like, okay, pre-fire on this. Now go up to that. It's just like having it drilled so steadily in the head. And this is what scares me with Vitality, because they're good. They haven't even had a timeout yet. They seem comfortable in what they're doing. We haven't seen them flex too much across the map. Just pound for pound, they are a scary team. Liquid, we saw them able to find stability after a bit of a rocky start in the first half. So there's still an opportunity here. 9-7 is not out of hand yet.
I mean, my eyes are drawn towards the purchase again. Obviously, it's... Okay, yeah. Just looking at what Nats is going to buy, because I see the light shield and a classic, and I'm like, okay. But not going to be anything else here. I mean, a sheriff in the hands of Kicks. Really looking towards Camo and Purpo to do some of the heavy lifting here. No ultimates to complement this. On the flip side, Vitality didn't use the Hunter's Fury. Yampy just threw away Durka.
Poison's off.
Same situation for him. Looks like Vitality have maybe found that loose thread to pick away at.
But I like that Nats is now on this B site with a little bit more dedication. That could help out in the long run. I don't think it's going to dissuade much of this round, though. Miniboo, there was nowhere to back to, right? It's like going to smoke. There's still 2 players on the other side. Plant's in. Yeah, maybe the post plant's not as secure yet because they haven't cleared through this kind of like elbow side, but now they are. Stacked up, Paranoia. Nats tries to fall into a corner, give them a bit of range to work with the near sight, but it is still just going to be this pistol.
Yeah, he boxed in now. Durka's also got an angle to cut any transition back onto site. Purpo nearly catching him with the operator.
Okay, that's pretty solid, but he needs a couple more. You can hear that timer getting faster and faster, and the will and want to commit getting less and less.
I mean, that's just making somebody to stay with him here. The loser rifle. They're not going to matter too much in terms of the finances here for Vitality. Profek happy to give it up. I don't even think Nats is going to get away with it. Number 10 on the board now for Vitality. Again, hoping for some sort of adjustment here on the side of Liquid.
Yeah.
This one's starting to run away with, well, run away from them, sorry. That's why we see a timeout called here ahead of round 18. Again, ultimates haven't really been a factor so far for Liquid.
No, it all looks good, you know? there's only so many ways we can say this. But also got to give credit in a bit of a different way as well. Yampy still able to effectively in-game lead while on that Yoru. We're kind of interested in how that role would sit with him, obviously, in the meantime,
I was thinking about this the other day, and I was thinking, actually, what a joy it must be for somebody like Yampy to be able to go onto a duelist and still call. It suits his personality, his charisma perfectly. Yeah. I think he's certainly stepped up to the plate. Maybe making an argument for himself going forwards. I don't know.
Yeah, feel like, keep me in the conversation. Look what I did.
Like, pow, low.
Come on, mate. Also, I need to call you.
That ain't broke.
Pow.
What?
Where's my jacket, Michael?
You're asking me?
It's crazy. You know,
where's the coach cam?
You know, before when Michael was like, "Oh, look how nice those jackets are," I was like, "Oh yeah, they look really nice." Michael then, when I know he got a jacket for himself, didn't get me one, did he?
I am easily bought.
He's on the payroll.
Yeah.
Not quite a co-streamer, but close
I'm working my way up to you.
Yeah. But Pal did change his shoes today, by the way. I clocked those.
Well, which is funny because he said to me the brown winkle pickers were coming back out.
Gives you the jacket, then lies to you. Jeez, unbelievable. However, Liquid out of the timeout. Let's see how we look. Purpo getting a bit more interested early on, setting maybe a bar of expectation. But you're not going to stick around on that too long. It is a heavy presence towards LA site from the defending side of Team Liquid.
And a big piece of information to give away early on. Doesn't net a kill, but operator noted now. So Vitality with the upper hand in terms of this first wave of decision-making. Durka wasn't spotted here. So no confirmation of exactly what was behind that early B main presence. Purpo going to have his hands full. He's got two! Yampy and Durka caught off guard here.
Gets the discount, 2 for 1. Vitality with a massive deficit now. 3 players remaining. And no big chance to trade in at all. If that's what the timeout was for, I mean, it's worked well for Purpo. These 3, very few options to play with now.
I think effectively roll the dice, try and find an engagement here to get into A. Already given away info in terms of the steps. still 2 players dedicated, 1 floating alongside Kicks.
Poison orb remaining.
Still here
30
to
seconds
support.
left.
How is Kron winning that, dude? It's just madness. The tap on the spike, no one takes the bait. Kicks is still nearby, but Kron's down low, so it's a little bit harder to be as, I guess, confident in the engagement. The timing's great. If they unravel this, I will be beyond impressed. Let's reposition. He's got the drop on Kicks here. If he decides to walk the smoke, surely he doesn't go in blind here. Dart forward, he's cleared him. Nice from Kicks. Got some safety back on the site, and it's a deep position from Unfake. That ult is coming in now. Sends him away. Kron is waiting. Fragile, can't go too early. The blind send, don't think he got the tag at the end there. Now there has to be a check on this. He's gone down. And timing, the defuse is there. Team Liquid still in this game. Up to 8 rounds.
Composure here. Camo and Kicks working in unison to find that first piece of the puzzle. I mean, that's what Purpo sees from his POV. Oh, that's what Yampi saw. The TP is just immediate death. Great work from Liquid.
Time to jump.
First response found here after 4 rounds.
Here.
On the board for Vitality, I think. Right back to what they felt was working, which is being Minibu now, for the one with the operator in hand. His picked out is revealed. Yampi has found Purpo.
Yeah, I mean, from 0 to 0 pretty much, right? Last round, Core got 2 for 1.
Again, just a little bit of hesitation here. It's like in a position to almost jump peek that. I don't know if they're second guessing the call or caught off guard by the fact that there's some utility coming their way. It's Purpo who pays the price.
Nice timing on that drone though, gonna catch a bit of info on the cross. They're still gonna commit the rotation of Minibu, or at least keep Minibu on this side of the map. Leaving Just Do to try and deal with this wave of Vitality coming to their side. Kicks, trying to buy some time here. He is on the chopping block, TP, everything being thrown at him. Allows Durka, allows Yampi, backside on the swing. Takes some space, allows for the plant to come through. Camo, good, but not good enough. Can't double down. And the numbers sit so heavily for Vitality. There's so few options. Tag comes in. Man, the utility is so oppressive.
Yeah. Very frugal on the approach here, meaning they have plenty of tools available in this post plant. Durka on the hunt now, Bladestorm in hand. Only purchased the Stinger, so can absolutely afford to do so. And he would love to get his hands on this operator. Minibu reveals his position here.
He's on the hunt.
Definitely. I mean, they've got the money to do so.
Minibu playing a survival game now. Oh, this is a toughie. Oh, you know, look, instantly turns around. He's like, nah, this is bait. This is a horrible feeling. There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Does he get the operator? He does. Durka gets what he wanted. Perfect upgrade, and now Vitality up on 11.
Great conversion here. Again, initially, Liquid look as if they're going to withstand this first kind of layer or wave of pressure coming their way, but I think Camo maybe gets stuck inside a smoke. He doesn't feel confident. There's nothing coming from double doors, and due to obviously losing Purpo so early on, Vitality have basically full rule of the map. As silence descends upon the arena. That's looking as confused as I am.
It can't be another Liquid timeout. And I don't think Vitality... Ah! Hey, little tech break.
It's time.
Look, KitKat got on the phone. They're like, look, guys.
In zone.
In zone's really taking all the space here. Can you just pull a cable? They have. Anything for our overlords, KitKat.
I, for one, welcome them.
Hey! Oh, I love the golf clap. Thank you, guys. Thanks for being here with us. Appreciate you.
When do we get to just hand out Kit Kats now?
Oh, Yampi. Eyes on Yampi, please, audience. Play along. Doing his best Carrigan impression. It's worked well.
But yeah,
Apex.
We do need a bucket of Kit Kats to hand out now on the tech breaks.
Yeah. We could get a few
And then
as well.
poll
And then
chompers versus breakers.
I
bet we get a lot
chomper.
of chompers in
No,
there.
we don't. No, we
bet
don't.
we do.
No, we don't. I don't. What is the issue actually? Hold on. Restarting a computer.
I
Whose
think
is
it's
it?
just a
Durka's?
client issue. was what I heard.
It could be. I don't know. Whose fault do you think it is?
I mean, it's usually always Durka's fault.
Usually always Durka.
But it comes at an awkward time because obviously Vitality up to 11 now. See the purchase isn't going to be there for Liquid to follow up. Again, haven't really felt as if they've been in a situation to have a buy and ultimates to invest to kind of convert one of these swing rounds. It's unfortunate. Vitality firmly in the driving seat.
Yeah.
Seeing Chronicle with an op.
I'm also saying
Again,
that.
it's tech break. Anything could be happening right now.
Anything
so
can and will happen.
that could be the issue. Chronicle's got his hands on the operator.
He's actually refusing to let it go.
Pal's just hitting the panic button. Tech
Something's
pause.
wrong.
Tech
Something
pause.
is wrong. Okay, they're having too much fun. I want to try out those little hand warmers. Have you seen them? Like the square ones that they've got on there.
Well, they're not just the shakeable ones.
Anyone watching on the
No, we're not.
stream?
We're not on vertical for tech pause. Fine.
I don't think they are just the shake ones.
Oh, they're the little charge up.
Yeah, they're the
charge
chargy
them.
ones. Yeah. Oh,
that thing there.
chair's going forward. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
them. Hold on. Chair's going forward is a good sign, but I'm only kind of seeing it from Liquid.
It's resuming shortly. That's what I hear.
You hear the word on the street?
Yeah. Yeah.
What? Resuming?
Yeah. We're back in.
Oh my god.
We'll have to see how this.
I don't trust that yet because the clock's not moving. The clock ain't
resuming
moving.
shortly. Resuming.
Okay, resuming. Have they
But I
locked you?
promise we're resuming.
Okay, well.
The camera's moving now. Yeah, no, we're going back in. We're going back in. Change the colour. Change the colour.
That's a bold statement, Michael.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the colour's about to change.
In
We wouldn't go to this
3,
camera shot.
2, okay, yep.
There you go. I told you.
Thank you, audience.
Ye of little faith. Speaking of little faith, we're back on a weird buy again. And it's just weird because you look at what's behind it here. So Kicks and Camo bringing the rifles in. Guardians alongside this. Feeling like Liquid want to make their stand here in round 20. And Vitality kind of off kilter in terms of these ults, but Chronicle just 2 away. That's the operator to open this round up. Vitality curious setup here, maybe just to greet some aggression on the side of Liquid, but seeing these weapons, unlikely.
Cron's still got the operator.
Yeah, he's looking for a freebie.
How do you feel about this arc of Chronicle on the operator?
Give Chronicle any gun, I'll still watch him.
Okay,
I'll still watch him.
okay. Fair enough. I do remember there being an interview when he was saying that I think his wife wanted to join Vitality because she liked the Counter-Strike team. And he was like, yeah, you're all right.
Yeah, fair play.
Happy
Let's
wife,
get it
happy
done.
life.
Let's get it done.
Go. And like Zywood,
30
so
seconds
I
left.
guess Chronicle, aka the Woo, is in the building. We'll see if that works out. I like what Purpo's up to.
They've got to read something.
It feels
in
a
the
bit
smoke
weird
now.
though.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that strange thing on the wall? And actually, Purpo got the kill on Durka, so maybe Durka just completely unawares. But 13 seconds, this is a bit of a weird round. I don't know what's kind of going on here, if I'm honest. 8 seconds, we're just about on site. I guess they're going to get the plant, but Hunter's Fury going to be posted, and yeah, job done. I don't know what's
They've
happening.
just sat back and waited for something to happen for so long,
Yeah,
and then just, I guess, rolled the dice towards A. Liquid welcome that with open arms, especially some of these, considering some of these purchases.
yeah, that's a dream
Again,
round.
They come out of it kind of still licking their wounds, but very, very bizarre.
Well, Chronicle's off the operator now, so I don't know if maybe that was something they're not looking to stick around on. So we go back in. Couple of rounds now for Liquid. 9 to 11.
Through.
And they continue.
I think Vitality's just so cautious of something weird being employed to follow the break, but allow that one to pass them by. Durka, the one to look for an opening here. This is just a glimpse of Kicks. So 3 players committed here for Liquid. Vitality held at the front door. Prophet not necessarily played in on the other side of the map, but it's like Vitality might just progress forward.
This is actually kind of tough, though. There's the 3 players here. Oh, I doubt it, Kron. That's on me. And yeah, Durka then just going to lead the fray. Dive head first for this. And even though they have the stack on the right side of the map.
Was this the late round play planned in the previous round?
Yeah, just something didn't go right. They're like, oh, run it again. Run it again. Because this is Raps. You ain't getting back in now.
Yeah, Purpo and Nats a million miles away from this one. Nobody able to really outlive that execution towards A. Again, at least in this regard. I mean, Miniboo down at 50 credits, Camo 650. It's going to require some funding from elsewhere. But on the brink of some of these ultimates to maybe offset. I mean, if Nats gets a kill here, that's the pit. So Kicks and Miniboo already have theirs. You'd love Purpo to get a couple of exits here if possible.
He's not really in a position. Just felt like bullying.
But sometimes when you watch what Yampi's doing, it's just like, what is he doing? Like, what? And then you're like, oh, no.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Ult-wise, yeah, you're right, though. Nat's got his from this.
You see the reaction on the play catches? Yeah, he's just shot me through the smoke. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I'm dead.
I didn't get to play
site.
the game.
They're on site.
Round's over, they're on 12. 12-9, Vitality firmly in control here. But you're right, the ults are in effect, right? We've got Kicks sitting with his on Astra. Miniboo on the Yoru has his. Nats got that Viper pit as well to put down potentially, and he does it instantly. It's an instantaneous investment over towards mid.
Where Vitality have found success, but again, the read to make progress elsewhere to potentially split this site. Heavy presence towards mid here. Actually, 2 in the form of Profek and Durka looking to maybe wrap this pit. Open engagement here. Purpo's not going to win that.
No, and he's had a bit
Durka
of a...
drops him, and the pit will fall, Lauren.
Yeah, this is the second layer to it, right? Nats has to move away from it, plan instantaneous in motion, but it looks like it was forgotten by Profek, and Nats let off the leash, controls the site well, taken off of Yampi too. He's got to know the Durka's around, though. He was the one that killed Purpo. They know there's more to this site, but Nats has to just sit and wait for support.
Yeah.
He can't do this alone.
He was absolutely on an island here, but delivering 2 and a possibility. Some chip damage here. Durka's going to eat that one. Camo's found him.
I mean, that was outrageous from Camo. And yeah, Nats, nasty with it on the site. The Miracle Man appears when they need the most. That was brilliant to watch.
Absolutely legendary. Put him on an island, but finds 4 in this round to give a lifeline to Liquid.
Spike planted.
It may be just a misread on how quickly he was willing to give up the pit on main, but makes them pay and will force maybe a little bit of a frustration timeout here.
And is this the first time out we've actually seen from Vitality at all? Coach Cam, please. First time we'll get to really get a look at it.
No, there's no shoes.
You can't lead with that. You can't.
But that one felt like a bit of a sitter.
It did.
And you effectively then have a 5v1. There's 2 individual swings. Like I said, they must have misread how quickly Nats was happy to give up that pit.
And yeah, that's the surprising part. 'Cause it felt like they had the plan of how to deal with the pit technically, right? That split through middle.
I mean, Purpo teased it up for them.
Yep, it was all there.
Yeah.
So again, good in theory, maybe just something in the moment, not quite clicking right, not quite expecting, as you highlighted, that quick reposition from Nats.
Vitality not necessarily going to feel the pinch after that round loss. Still very comfortable in this purchase. Hunter's Fury available. Yampi just 2 away from his ultimate. On the other side, we discussed Liquid's situation.
Nats is having a game, 21-17.
Yeah.
And you can see it, right? This feels vintage Nats too, the way he's controlling the space, keeping complete composure on those site pushes. It is just Nats through and through, living up to the moniker that he'd been given. Certainly no access in the last one. So we dive back in. Timeout for Vitality.
Concealment.
Well, I mean, they've drawn a third, well, one of the players away from A here, so Camo and Kit's going to be under a ton of pressure here. The full force of Vitality heading their way.
The Kicks are surviving this time, and now they've got the help there. It looked too one-dimensional, too direct. It felt like that same hit that was bailed out by a mad Chronicle operator shot that landed. This time, you ain't getting it. This time, Team Liquid hold firm on the site itself, and Profec's opportunities are dwindling. There we go, an in-zone fall as Team Liquid back in the game.
Again, just a little bit of... Vitality have looked great in terms of trading forwards. Here, they just sit behind the smoke. They get to the front court and...
Spike down.
It's just a little bizarre to see. I mean, the spacing of this smoke is perfect for Liquid to play behind, but just a little bit of hesitation there once they get outside, and Camo absolutely feasts on that situation.
That's great from Camo. I was kind of mostly looking at Kicks because I thought it was all going to be kind of coming down towards him, but yeah, Camo, great positioning just to back and forth it on that little crossfire, back of sight. So we go back in. Money's still in play, so they're not suffering too much, but Purpo at least gets the operator now. Should have a shot on Yampy here if he does go for this window, look.
Conscious of how he died last time.
Oh, yeah. The timing on this, man, it feels gruesome. That's on this side of the map has been integral to the hold.
Yampy will get his ult here, though, off the sword.
Time to jump.
I can tell them exactly what's going on here.
Nowhere to run!
Hunter's
Fury, blocking him in. Yeah, brilliant. There it is. Nowhere to run.
This
Seconds! He gets Purpo too! Now the backline, Camo, Kicks and Miniboo, trying to catch on the cross. Miniboo does a bit of damage, but nowhere enough. Doesn't deny the plant. Time now on Vitality's side. Oh, great from Camo though. Downtown the shock dart lands, and Miniboo needs this. Gets it! Liquid clearing through the site. 3v3, all even. But around the world, does Chronicle go? Don't forget about Chron, as now just down a Kicks. Can he buy the time? Can he take them to OT?
So late on this lurk. I think he's going to have an opportunity now to catch them by surprise.
Oh, this is difficult. It's impossible. Vitality pushed further, challenged in new ways, but still coming out on top here in map 1.
Liquid certainly made a go of things here. Is it right down to the wire? Vitality's just able to squeeze through. Few of these rounds, Dirk are having a lights-out game here. Nats also on the other side of things. We'll have to see right after the break what happens in map 2.